I think we're recording now. What's going on, everybody? Dustin with Black and Gold Pressure Washing back again for another live. I got to pack up and get ready to go to my job, so I figure I could go live with y'all and chit chat while we pack up the trailer. And I need to install, well, I don't need to install, but I need to put a new hitch on the Explorer because I can't find the key to this. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put gas in the pressure washer and I'm eating my little breakfast really quick. And then we're going to head out because I got 2 jobs on the books today and I need to go pick up some bleach before we get started. So what I'm going to do is fill this up with gas, put all these tools in the Explorer. I need to put a hitch on the Explorer. I can't get the hitch off of this van right now because I lost my car keys. So once I find my car keys, I can pull that hitch off. But the hitch that I just bought today, I'll show y'all in a minute, is going to be installed on the van actually, not the Explorer. But today I'm going to use it on the Explorer because I was searching for my keys and I cannot find them, but I can't look all day. Appreciate y'all popping in here though. And then we need to add some gas and put our tools away. The van is close to being ready to drive for the business, but I still need brakes. So that's where we're at. What's going on, Cole? You got lots to do? Yeah, I got to knock out this stuff really quick and get on the road so that I can go do these jobs. Technically, I have between 10 and 2 to do the first job, so we'll be all right. But I like to get over there because it's about 45 minutes away. I was thinking about taking y'all in the car with me on the live today, but I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Do you know? I have no idea how that works. And I don't know how the service would be driving, like moving around, but I wish I could do live drives. Let me show y'all the hitch that we got. So I went ahead and splurged on our hitch. So we've got a triple ball now, 3 different sizes. This is the size we need. It comes straight out to the ball because the van with the little drop hitch that I put on that was on the Explorer that I'll keep on the Explorer. The trailer sat just a little too low, so I wanted to straight out into a ball for the van. But the hitch that I'm gonna put on the Explorer today is this one because I can't find the keys to my car right now. So once I find the keys in my car, I can switch these because this one will go on the van and the one that's on the van right now will go back to the Explorer. But in the meantime, we're gonna have to use this one and install this one. One thing I do like about this one is that it does have a tow hook, and because the black truck right now doesn't start or move, I have to tow it around everywhere. So this will be good just to be able to do that. And just in case I ever have to rent a different trailer or something like that, we'll have the other 2 hitches as well. But this should be something easy that just slides in, put in the pin. I bought a pin. I bought a pin without a key this time, so nobody steal my hitch. But that way I could always just pull this off even if I didn't have the keys in my car. Because I have the hitch pin lock key on my key ring that I can't find, I'm SOL right now. So that's where we're at. I'm going to swap these, move the vehicles around, and we'll get up out of here. Appreciate y'all popping in here. What's going on, Jackson? Doing pretty good. Just hanging out with y'all while I get ready really quick. I just need to put gas in the pressure washer. I need to put these tools back in the toolbox and in the Explorer. And I need to move this van out of the way and hook up to the trailer. So first I was trying to finish my breakfast smoothie. I'm telling you, I usually down these in the morning. It's just a good, like, quick go-to meal. Nothing too crazy, and it's not it's easy to go down, you know. Okay, so how should we handle this first? What I think I'll do is I'll get this van out of the way and get the Explorer kind of back where we need her. So let's move this van. Where do we want to put it though? I think I'll put it in front of this black truck right here. Let me put y'all right here so y'all can see me. I'm gonna park this van right here in front of this black truck really quick. Y'all should be able to hear me while I do this. But that way I can stay out of the way of the Explorer. And she starts right up. Listen to that. Hopefully y'all can still hear me while we're in here driving the van. I'm gonna move this van in front of this black truck really quick. That way we got plenty of room to see how close I can get it to this fence without hitting the fence. So I can still get out of the door too. This van has like so many blind spots. Okay, I'm gonna call it right there. That should be plenty. Should be able to pull out of there with that. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. All right, boys. Step one done, van is moved. Now we are able to have a runway for the Explorer. So the Explorer will come right through here, and then we'll park her right here. So that's what I'll do next here. I think I'll actually keep y'all where I was, so y'all can see me struggle. What sucks is the Explorer backup camera doesn't work. So when it comes to being able to line up the hitch, it's a little difficult sometimes. Okay, let me pull this in. Let's pray G that backup camera is gonna work right here. Hopefully y'all can hear me too while I do all this. It's working right now, boys. We gotta go. The backup camera only works temporarily, so let me try and line her up so that I can just hit it straight back when I need it. I don't have the hitch on it yet, but
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
hopefully it'll work when we go to actually back it up. Okay, we're back. We're back. Pep is going to be putting this hitch onto this Explorer right here. So y'all can see there's no hitch on it. I need to put the new hitch on it. It's not, well, this hitch is new, but, or ball, tri-ball mount with hook. Look at this bad boy. Oh, please be the right thing. This looks huge. I think I grabbed the wrong one, boys. No! Right? Yeah. Friggin' A. All right, boys, we're going to have to pivot here. We got a plan. We got to find a plan. I got to find those keys. That's the new plan. So basically, this was supposed to go on, but I got the receiver too big. I wasn't looking at the receiver. It's 2.5-inch hitch receivers. I need a 2-inch hitch receiver. So I messed up. This is a little too big. This was supposed to be 2-inch receiver here. So unfortunately, this won't work. So we're going to return this to Home Depot and get our money back. Well, really, we'll just exchange it for the 2-inch one. I had it in my hand, and then I saw the box, and I was like, what? They have one that comes in a box? Let me just get the one that's in a box. And then, boom. That's why it was in the box. It was the wrong one. I was in a rush this morning, so that sucks. Now we've got to pivot. Now we got to pivot. Now we got to pivot. Well, that was part of the game plan there, boys. That was part of this game plan. So now I've got to figure out how in the world are we gonna get this hooked up? How in the world? Like I said, I don't think I'll buy a hitch pin key lock anymore because now, like I said, I can't find my keys and I can't undo the hitch. But I'm pretty sure the pins, I thought these came with 2 keys. That's my thing. This one doesn't have it, but okay. That's all right. That's all right. Can always run to Home Depot. But I want to do a little quick look around for the keys as well. So what I'll do now instead is I'll fill up this gas with y'all and I'll get these tools back in the Explorer. Dang, that really sucks. I was really hoping that this was gonna work. So we're definitely gonna have to think about it now. Where could our keys be? They gotta be in the house somewhere. It's just a matter of where. Okay. I had all my tools out. Lauren's been using the Explorer, so I've been keeping all my stuff away. Look at our big Jack Boss jack right here. Can't really see it in there, but okay. Let me just double check it's not in here. Just double check. For some reason they didn't just get tossed in here. Or tossed in this bag. This is the bag that we had. These mosquitoes, bro. They be eating me up. They be eating me up. Okay. So no, it doesn't look like it. Okay. That's unfortunate. Can't believe that I bought the wrong size, boys. That's sad. That's real sad. But if we find our keys while we're doing all this, then we'll be fine. If I don't find the keys, then we're in a rush to Home Depot first. Maybe I can bring y'all with me to Home Depot. Maybe that'll be the thing. Maybe that'll be our thing. We rush to Home Depot together. Okay. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. So, let's fill this pressure washer with gas, and then we'll return this. I have the receipt already. I don't think I need to return this pin. Standard hitch pin. Let me see if this pin will fit in here. Because if this pin will fit, all we have to return is the hitch. Let's double check this works, boys. Gosh, I can't believe that. Now I'm a little butthurt. Okay, so the pin at least works. So we'll keep the pin, but we're returning the hitch. We got the wrong size hitch, y'all, so that's unfortunate. So we're going to run to Home Depot here in a minute if I can't find my keys. I'm going to look for the keys first. Okay. We got our hitch pin, though, and that'll stay with us. I'll keep that right here in the Explorer. Don't let me forget. When I ask for it later and I'm saying, where did I put this? Y'all remind me. Okay, and then I'm going to put this back in the Explorer for now because this has got to go to Home Depot. It'll be all right. That'll be all right. Okay. So what we're going to do now is fill up the pressure washer with gas. There's like 2 tools that I'm missing, honestly. Like I'm missing my car keys and I'm missing that giant wrench that I used to tighten the bolt on the trailer. I don't know if y'all remember watching that, but we had like a giant wrench we were using. I don't know where either of those went. They got scooped up in the ether or something. Okay. So next thing is going to be adding gas to this pressure washer. I'll put y'all, let's put y'all right here so you can kind of see it. Because this is where we'll fill it up at. It shouldn't be that low. It's way low. Good thing we got gas over here. Whew. Heavy gas. So heavy. Let's pray, G, this is the spigot that doesn't leak. Some of these spigots leak. Speaking of, this doesn't look like it's on right. Dude, these mosquitoes will be the death of me. I don't know what it is about my blood, but I feel like they're always trying to get active on me. They're trying to get active. Okay. So now we'll fill this with gas. Hopefully this will be, I know it will be, but enough gas to last us for a while here. At least the jobs this week and then some of the jobs next week. We only have 2 jobs today that we got to worry about. But I need to get on the road. Feels like it's pouring so slow. I got to keep a free hand to bust these mosquitoes off of me, though. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all popping in here. We're having to make a little bit of a pivot. The hitch receiver that I bought was incorrect. So I'm gonna double check on the one on the van just to make sure when I run up to Home Depot and exchange it that we get the right one. I don't know what this gas can is doing. It's got a mind of its own. I can't believe I cannot find my car keys though. I've been looking for my car keys for 2 days. If I could find them, I could undo my hitch, but because the pin that locks the hitch into the trailer has a key and it's on my key ring and that I can't find, I'm SOL right now. I don't know why this gas can is being like glurpy. She's being glorpy. Come on, girl. There we go. Now she's sipping. Sometimes she just has to be talked to. Sometimes you just got to talk to her. This gas that we're putting in here is ethanol free. So it's for the smaller engines, and it'll actually last a little bit longer if you're not using it. Well, like the longevity of the lifespan of the fuel itself or whatever is a little bit better. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ate up out here. I might take y'all with me to Home Depot. We might run up to Home Depot really quick. I might see what happens with the live while we do that. So I need to go exchange something. I'll probably put y'all in my pocket when I do that part of it, but we can at least run through Home Depot together and look for this hitch. I just want to double check the stats on the other hitch first. Make sure I don't do it twice. I get the right receiver this time. Can't believe I did that. Okay, this is almost empty. Once this is full, we'll be ready to ride out. Okay, we'll call that because that is full over here on my end. We got a little bit of tinkle left in here, but we are full on the tank right here. So that is good to go. Only thing that we need, I'm telling you, wherever that big wrench is where my keys are. Because I cannot find either right now. Cannot believe that. What's going on, everybody? Let me fill y'all in on the tea. All right, tea is we bought a hitch to install on this. It's the wrong size, so I need to run to Home Depot because I cannot tow this trailer without a hitch because my hitch is locked on the van and I can't find my keys to fix that. So that's where we're at for all the new people in here. So let's give it 1 minute to look around in here and double check that I don't have it somewhere in here. Because what did I do with the big one? I had a big old wrench. And I had a big old receiver. Or my keys. My wrench and my keys, man. They were together. And they're big boys. It's the big boy wrenches. The top dog stuff. With you. What's everybody up to today? Anybody got any big plans for the day? I got 2 jobs I need to go knock out, but I can't do that till we get this done here. I'm trying to beat this rain too. I don't know if it's gonna rain, but if it is, I want to beat it. Dang, boys, dang. What could I have done with it? What could I have done with it, man? All right, we're in a predicament. What's going on, EJ? Yeah, last place I was is what I'm trying to think. Last time I had him, I was wrenching on the van out here, tightening those bolts on the bottom. And I had that big wrench and I had the key. I put the key to install the hitch. Then it started raining on me. I just don't remember. Like, I didn't bring that big wrench inside. And I'm not seeing it in the garage. That's the thing. Wherever that big hitch was is where the keys are going to be. It's going to be somewhere so obvious once I find it. I'm going to be pissed that I couldn't find it. All right, let's check this van one time. Let's just double check this van and make sure it's not in here. Because it could be in here somewhere. Okay, y'all are getting in here. Y'all are getting in here with me. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can see. Nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. I thought it might be up here because I was like tinkering around up here right before. I don't see it up in here. Nothing in the van, boys, unfortunately. What's going on, Brandon? Quick question. You're building a skid now. You have the same pressure washer as you. Can I mount it above my buffer tank? I don't know. I think that if you have a belt drive, maybe. If it's the same exact one and it's a belt drive, you might be able to mount it above it. I would watch some videos on some guys that have some setups and maybe see if you can find one with the pressure washer mounted above. I feel like I've seen that before. If you look up Midwest soft washing equipment, he has a lot of trailer builds and skid builds. You could check and see if he has any that have it mounted above it or not. I think he does. I think as long as it's a belt drive, you should be fine because it's able to draw water and not, yeah, like it's able to draw water. Okay. Well, our whole point was to be able to take the Explorer today. That's why I took Lauren to work today because I needed the Explorer. But now I can't even really use the Explorer, and I could use my van. I don't know why I locked this on here. Yeah, she's locked for sure. Let me just double check this is a 2-inch receiver here. Right, this part right here. Do y'all know? It's 2 inches. Do I need to get a tape measure? Or is this an 1.5 inches? What's a standard like hitch receiver? Or maybe this thing will tell me right here, this draw tight. Let's see what it says. £10,000. I cannot see. Somebody look that up for me. What's the standard receiver size? What do we know? Is this 1.5 inch? Or is it 2 inches? How do they sell it? Gosh, I cannot believe that. I know it's got to be somewhere right around here too. I'm probably going to take y'all with me to Home Depot. That's probably what we're going to run up and do really quick. Run to Home Depot, exchange the, I'm going to run to Home Depot and exchange the receiver, come back to the house, hook it up, and then we're going to head out. The van was actually free. My grandfather passed away, so I just actually got the van from his estate. So, but I don't currently run the business out of the van. Although, like in the next 2 or 3 days, I will be. As soon as I finish up with what I need to get done. The van needs brakes. That's the only issue right now. Boys, I do not know what I did with it. That is so frustrating. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go exchange this at Home Depot here. So I think I'm gonna power y'all up and I'm going to take y'all with me and we'll just see what happens. So hopefully y'all can ride with me. We're going on a destination tour here. Okay. And I'll just have to bring y'all with me. I might take the mic off once we get there. Or I might put it inside. We'll just see how it ends up being. Okay, hopefully y'all can see me here. Let's get going here. Just have to come back. That's frustrating. Okay, as y'all can see, we got the wrong hitch.
Let me fill y'all in on the tea. Anybody new in here? What's going on? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me pull y'all off the car. I think it connected y'all. Hold on. 1 minute. I don't know if y'all can hear me. It might be loud in here. I figure out how to turn my Bluetooth off. I guess I could do it on my phone. Media player. Bluetooth.
Okay. Okay, I re-disconnected it. Hopefully y'all can hear me on the mic here. What's going on, Comfort? Let's see what Brandon said. The most common 1 7/8 inches, 2 inches, and 2 5/16. Yeah, for the ball, I need the receiver size, like this. If you could find out what the size for the Ford Explorer is for me, like the actual thing that the receiver slides into, like this. I need to know what size like this part is for the thing, for the Explorer. I believe it's a size down from what I have, but we'll see here. Worst case, I'll set it up in the Home Depot parking lot. You know what I mean? That way we can try it out. And worst case, I run back in. I just grabbed it and drove home this time, so that's unfortunate. But we'll be all right. Okay. All right, let's pray G here. It's more of a ride with me. A ride with me scenario. Put my sunglasses on. Y'all have to let me know how the service holds up while we ride and stuff, because I don't know if the signal's just going to be choppy or what. So let me know if the audio's good and if the video feed is pretty clean. Just curious how it'll work. Moving out and about, because I've thought about streaming on the job itself, but I just don't know how the 5G service will work. So I didn't really want to do that without knowing whether or not it'll be quality. So we'll give her a little test right here and see how it is. Does this allow us to see? See how the signal and stuff is. And then we'll run in to Home Depot. I'll probably put y'all in my pocket when I go in there until I, like while I exchange with the lady. That way I'm not like filming her. I still haven't gotten past that anxiety yet of like public filming. Like even if I'm filming myself, I still kind of feel a little weird. Because there's a lot of times where I'm like, I want to make a video, but a bunch of people around. But that's all right. Gotta get out of my shell somehow. So we'll try with a little Home Depot run. I wish I could just hook up the trailer and go with the van, but my lady doesn't really want me driving that van until I have new brakes on it, which is understandable. The guy told me there's like 10% life left on the brakes, so I was kind of iffy about driving it anyway. I need to go ahead and get that done. It was like $13.50 for brakes, though. I feel like that's really expensive. I wanted to get another quote just to make sure it is that expensive before I pull the trigger on anything. Let me see if I can put this mic inside my shirt. That way it's less conspicuous. Okay. Just makes it a little different. Hopefully it's still picking my audio up. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. This Home Depot is about 10 minutes from the house, so should get there. I need to figure out what that Explorer receiver size is, though. I think when I look at it, I'll be able to tell. They had the one I had in my hand, which I think was the right receiver, right below one that looked exactly the same but was in a box. So I just went ahead and grabbed the one that was in the box. I didn't notice that the difference between the two wasn't the ball sizes, but it was the receiver size. So unfortunately, we misjudged and it was the wrong one. What's going on, Only Games? We're headed up to Home Depot right now. I have to exchange this receiver we bought for the Explorer to be able to tow the trailer. I got the wrong size, so I can't go knock out my jobs right now until I go ahead and do that. So we're doing an emergency run to Home Depot here. So I'm a little behind schedule with getting the jobs done for sure. But I have a vinyl fence cleaning today, and then I have a driveway cleaning today. So nothing that's too hard and nothing that can't be done in the rain. Not that I want to do any work in the rain. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish before it rains. But I have to go to the pressure washing supply store as well before I start the jobs. Luckily, that's kind of on the way to our jobs. But our first job is about 45 minutes from the house. So at this current time, I'm not even gonna be starting till I'll probably start the first job at 1 o'clock, around there. 1:30, which with the rain, it's usually right around, anytime after 2, it can rain. That's what I've learned. But I'm hoping that it'll be quick and easy. The vinyl fence should be pretty straightforward. Usually the vinyl fences, you can do a decent strength mix and take care of it in about 1 to 2 applications. And then a driveway takes about an hour. So luckily our driveway job is scheduled between 12 and 4 o'clock. So we have till 4 to get that done. Our other job, the vinyl fence cleaning, is between 10 and 2. So technically I could start now. But I had to take Lauren to work so I'd be able to drive the Explorer. Yeah, we'll make it. We're not in a huge rush. What's going up, Adesano? Um, we have a roof wash for a new company next week. That's a pretty big job. It's a 2-story roof wash and a driveway cleaning for a vacation rental property. So that's our like big job next week. Other than that, I don't really have any big jobs on the books right now. I knocked a bunch of big jobs out last month. They should be coming out on video in the next couple weeks. But I knocked out a bunch of big jobs last month that I'll get added onto the YouTube, and we'll be able to show y'all some of the bigger jobs that we do. I think I made some shorts around it, and I went live eating lunch on those jobs, but I haven't actually uploaded any footage from the jobs themselves. So that'll be the next thing that we do. Let me know if y'all could let me know how the stream quality is, if my audio and my video feed is pretty good, because I'm moving around right now. I'm not too sure how the quality of the stream is holding up, if it's really choppy or not, or if it seems fine. If it seems fine, that's the good news. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay, it's fine. How do I get big jobs? You just got to kind of hope your clients have big properties. A lot of the times it just comes down to whether or not the company you're working with or working for has large properties or not. I get most of my commercial jobs from a management company, property management company that manages medical plazas for, they do retail as well. The manager that I specifically work for does medical plazas. So that's why you guys always see me on like doctor's offices and like large medical facilities, is because they're managed by the management company. The exteriors. Ba-da-da-dum-dum. So it's Home Depot. For the right size hitch. I might Google it one last time before we actually run in there. If somebody wants to Google that for me, that'd be awesome. I need to know what size receiver a 2013 Ford Explorer takes. I think it's a 2-inch receiver. If somebody could double check that for me and tell me what size receiver is stock on a Ford Explorer XLT. Yeah, I'm driving the Explorer right now because the van needs brakes, and my girl didn't want me driving the van with my trailer with it needing brakes. So I'm taking the Explorer, but we're running up to Home Depot. I was already up here this morning. I was at a different Home Depot, but I wasn't really thinking when I bought it. So I bought the wrong thing. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get in and out really quick. I just want to exchange this, really. I don't know if she'll let me just exchange it or if they just need to refund it and let me purchase it again or what. So what I might do is bring in the one we bought and then go get the one we need before we cash out or anything. I'll see if she can just exchange it for us. I say she, it could be a guy, who knows? This mic is pulling down on my shirt right here. I might put the mic over here. I'm not wearing a hat right now. Some people clip it to the hat. Can't believe that though. That was not the game plan. As soon as I pulled it out the box, I was like, this thing is massive. Should have known. So yeah, I gotta figure out. I wonder, can you talk to Siri while this thing, while I'm live? I don't know if you can do that. Please, please, please. I wish I had enough bleach to knock out the jobs today without having to go pick some up. That would save me some time as well. It's not the end of the world because these properties, they're not vacant, but they're tenants. So it's kind of just like, I just kind of come and do it. I don't really have to make contact with anybody. I've already made contact and let them know that I'm coming today, but I don't need to like knock on the door and get paid and all that stuff. So we can kind of just show up and get going. That's what I like about the commercial work as well, is you kind of just show up and get going. There's no chit chatting with the homeowner. There's no waiting around to get paid. No people really coming and going or asking you to do extra stuff. It's kind of like you get a work order and you fulfill whatever the duties are on the work order to a T usually. Because a lot of the times it comes down to what their budget is. So if they don't have the budget, even though the roof is dirty and you could clean it, there's no upselling to get it clean. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, this has already been approved at this amount, so let's get it done for that price. Whereas like with an individual homeowner, you might be able to talk them into something like getting the roof cleaned if you're already cleaning the house, or talk them into, you know, taking care of the pool deck while you're doing the pool screen, stuff like that. Whereas with these property management and the work orders, it's kind of like plug and chug, you know? That's what I like about it though. It's not much, it's pretty straightforward, is what I'm trying to say. You know what you're in for. Did anybody locate that for me? I might get some Dutch Bros. I'm right next to a Dutch Bros. Has anybody tried Dutch Bros for coffee? I'm a black coffee kind of guy though, so doesn't really matter where I get coffee a lot of the times. It all tastes roughly the same. We're getting close to Home Depot here though. What I'll probably end up doing is putting y'all in my pocket while I talk to the lady, because I ain't gonna dox her. Like I said, I still got a little bit of anxiety when it comes to filming in public and stuff. So I keep it pretty forward. Some people are iffy about being on camera. Okay, I think we're gonna get it in, right? Yeah. Luckily, I just bought this today and I didn't like really damage it or anything like that. I'm just gonna see if they'll exchange her for me. It's nice to know that I can kind of like stream on the go though, because that was one of the things I wasn't sure how like Signal works with riding around and all that good jazz. But it looks like it does work, because my girl and I like to drive around a lot. So if she could like control the live while I drive, that would be fun content for us, because we like to go on these drives with Roscoe and stuff. So I'll definitely have to take y'all on there. Okay, we just pulled up to Home Depot. Let me see if I can figure out. I need to figure out what size receiver. I don't know if nobody's helping me on this, so I got to help myself, y'all. So give me a second here.